What's up, FTCs? We're going to start another little segment called Prediction Bingo for all the PLEs coming up.
And what that means for the FTCs is we will be creating new bingo cards for every PLE so you guys can play too.
BINGO. Let's go. What's up, FTCs? Back like we never left. Back with another Smackdown episode going into May 16th.
And guys, starting off the show, we have got Jacob Fatu emerging with Solo Sikoa after JC Mateo helped him retain the U.S. title at Backlash.
Pretty much in this opening segment, they're just introducing JC Mateo. Pretty much just leads up into LA Knight coming out, attacking him, and we're all confused, wondering what the hell's next with that, because we thought, hell, Jacob Fatu and Solo was finna get into it the way Solo was mocking Jacob, right?
Yeah, he said, say it like you used to say it. Tell him how you used to say it.
I love you, Solo. That ain't how you used to say it, man.
Yeah, man. LA Knight, we like you here on the podcast pretty decently, but you are in creative hell, my friend. The bloodline vortex. You cannot get out.
You're stuck, my friend. And what we need is you to get on out of there.
Yep.
Because it's not working, man. We've seen it for the last few years, and you're not Cody, bro. It's just not gonna work for you.
That's just the way it goes.
Next up, though, we had a women's Money in the Bank qualifier match where Alexa Bliss defeated Michin and Chelsea Green. Me, myself, I wanted Michin to win, but, I mean, it's good for Alexa Bliss, too, because she just came back, and she hasn't really got a spotlight since she's been back yet.
I understand why Alexa Bliss won. However, Chelsea Green was the correct pick. That's who should have won this match. I mean, she's up and coming. She's got a lot of fans. I mean,
hell, she's got a faction.
Everything she's doing is great. And, I mean, the Secret Harvest protecting the briefcase. I mean, come on.
She's pretty good.
It was right there.
You know how they do, though, with the women's. Everybody who lost, they'll have like a fatal four-way or something for the last spot. So she might still have a chance.
Maybe so, bro.
She might still have a chance.
Up next, we have Fraxium versus DIY.
Hey, and to me, all this match meant was, hey, who's going to be next for the SmackDown tag titles? Because after beating the Street Profits last week, they pretty much told them, you got to, get some rep. They beat the Street Profits. They beat DIY. Street Profits are the tag champs. DIY are former tag champs. So, I mean, this has to mean they're next, right? But is it going too fast? Is it getting to their head as the new guy?
Yeah, it probably is a little too quick. And I have seen Fraxium compete a few times now, and I know of them now, and I still don't know everything there is to know about Fraxium.
Yeah, I'd still like to know a lot more about them. I want to see a lot more from them for sure. So,
but we do need something else other than DIY and MCMG and the Street Profits running it back every week.
And then acting like they're going to give Pretty Deadly a shot just to have them out there. That's literally how it's been for the last 4 months.
We're just going to have to see where that one goes.
We need more in the tag division on SmackDown for sure. Next up, though, we had Aleister Black versus Carmelo Hayes, and the match ended in DQ because The Miz couldn't, keep his... he couldn't mind his own business in a way where, I know he's, coming out with Carmelo Hayes and stuff, but, it's to the sense where Carmelo Hayes, told him he had it, and, he's about to hit his finisher. And then, he calls a distraction for Aleister Black to, set Carmelo Hayes up. So, I would be questioning Miz's, loyalty.
I'm just a little confused. What are we doing here? Obviously, Aleister Black is the new guy. We're going to show him off against an experienced guy, The Miz. Yeah, he can make Aleister Black look great. That's what we're doing. But, okay, Aleister Black has beat The Miz 3 times now. And now he's beaten Carmelo by DQ. And then Shinsuke's talking about, I'm going to be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match with Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so
what's the storyline?
Was all of this for nothing?
I'm pretty much the same with Devin. I'm confused on this. I don't know what they're trying to do with Aleister Black. And You know, like I'd much rather see him and Shinsuke have a beef anyway than him and the Miz.
Who are they putting over right now? That's my question.
I'm definitely not sure. But next up, they had R-Truth and cutting a loyalty promo on John Cena. You know, he's like, "Where's the loyalty? Where's the hustle at?" Pretty much.
He's like, "That's not the same John Cena I grew up watching."
He's like, "Man, I'm gonna have to beat some sense into him." I already talked to Nick Aldis, and I'm sitting there like, "Damn, is he serious?" So guess what? Saturday night main event: R-Truth versus John Cena. Don't know if it's for the title or not, but hey, I'm here to see it.
A little vague, a little unsure. You know how R-Truth's promos go. You don't know what to take for true and what for a joke.
Facts. But hey, we will see him at Saturday night main event, probably in the main event.
Gonna be a good match regardless. After that, Drew McIntyre come out just to kind of tell Damian Priest off a little bit. They're gonna have a steel cage match at Saturday night main event, and I mean that's practically what this summed up to. He's just like, you better watch out.
Hey, and as fast as Saturday night main event's coming around, which will be next Saturday if I'm not mistaken, Money in the Bank's like 2 weeks after that. They gotta hurry up with these storylines because you know, like Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, like those are two big names, you know what I mean? Like they gotta get over their little crap. So steel cage match, that's like gonna be like that little like last thing that they have probably, and like whoever wins it'll win. And then like I feel like whoever wins that match will get a qualifying match for the Money in the Bank. You know, like that would make sense to me.
That would make sense to me as well. Maybe they should be fighting over a spot at Money in the Bank.
That'd be cool. Cause like, I mean, hell, Damian Priest won it 2 years ago. Drew McIntyre won it last year. You know, like y'all two want to be in it. You got to fight each other anyway. You know.
I think I agree with that.
But hey, speaking of Money in the Bank qualifying matches, this one was one of the best ones I've seen this year so far. Solo Sikoa beat Jimmy Uso and Rey Fenix, and man, like all the stuff that was going on outside, you know, like with Mateo and Fatu and all them, bro. Like I was just like, man, is Rey Fenix really finna be going to Money in the Bank? Like he's already main evented WrestleMania, finna be in a Money in the Bank match. Like he's finna get super pushed. That's not what happened.
Welcome to WWE, Rey Fenix. You just got buried shovel style.
No, literally, he just got buried lucha style. He started to do his little lucha celebration, spike, and then it was over. And I was like, no, they did not. They Kalisto'd him. But anyway, It was a good match. I was like, it had me really entertained because, like, I guess, you know, if Solo goes to Money in the Bank and he's able to win the briefcase, we'll find out if Jacob still loves him or not.
Yeah, and man, I'm always here for a good Solo Sikoa win. Everybody knows that I've got a little bit of a soft spot for Solo.
I mean, they be doing the boy dirty, man. He deserves a little, you know, little spotlight every now and then.
Yep. After that, we've got another big bloodline victory. JC Mateo defeats LA Knight in his WWE debut.
I'm still mid on the decision I want to make about JC Mateo on liking him or disliking him. But, like, I do kind of like what they did with the LA Knight thing. You know, like, he's kind of, like, technically going to be Solo's new enforcer if you think about it. Like, if you look at it.
He's replacing Jacob.
So it makes me think that, like, you know, JC Mateo's just standing on business. You know, like, he wasn't ready for a match, and then, like, all this crap keeps happening with LA Knight throughout the night, and he's like, he beats him, you know, like, in his first match in WWE. So, like, regardless, like him, hate him, don't know him, or what, that was still a pretty good debut, regardless. Like, he did what he was supposed to in his position, so I like that.
And, I mean, JC Mateo, he did fine in his debut. Like you said, you know, I could take him or leave him at this point. We hadn't seen very much of him. I did like the Tour of the Islands.
That was a good move.
Finishing move is really cool. But at the same time, I don't know if I've seen anything from JC Mateo that I haven't seen from the other Bloodline members.
There was definitely no certain aura towards him as I feel like towards Jacob or Solo, you know what I mean? Hell, even Tama Tonga's got a certain little vibe to him, you know?
People are excited for this guy, though, so, I mean, I'm going to give him a chance.
Too. Hey, speaking of chances, I don't know if this is Nia Jax's last chance at a world title or what, if she's going to have to, be in the Money in the Bank match or what's going to happen with her, but Tiffany Stratton defeated Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship, and, that means that, Tiffany Time's not over. Nia Jax actually didn't beat her. So what's next for Nia Jax and what's next for Tiffany Stratton? They going to run it back or?
Nia Jax, back of the line.
That's what I think. I think it's only fair, go back of the line.
Back of the line.
Win the
Charlotte's one place in front of you. So, I mean, there you go. There's your good feud.
Hey, as long as Nia don't win, I'm okay with it. I just don't like Nia Jax. I'm sorry, guys. But as long as Tiffy Time keeps the title and the right person takes it from her, I'll be okay with it.
I feel like Nia Jax did a good job in this match.
But you do know the trend, right? With women that cash in, and obviously they're 100% winning on the Money in the Bank, usually the person they cash in on goes to win the Money in the Bank and cashes in on them as like revenge, you know what I mean? So we very well could see Nia Jax win the briefcase this year. Not impossible.
Both Tiffany and Nia did a good job in this match. A banger to me. And I like Nia Jax. I can't help it. She's gotten better. I mean, that powerbomb botch, I don't like. Maybe it wasn't a botch. I don't know, but it would just look dangerous.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
I'm surprised Tiffany did not get hurt by that, because that was a true annihilator. The kind Royce Michaels wants to take.
No, not at all. But the chair spot at the end, that was one of the most dangerous spots I've seen in a couple years from the women, because I know the last couple PLEs and stuff where they have a stipulation where not, they ain't even really hitting them with the chair. When I mean that chair ate all of Nia Jax's face, she was instant bleeding.
It was pretty bad.
I think that match was supposed to go a little bit longer, a couple more minutes, but Tiffany knew it was time. She had to do the prettiest moonsault ever and end it because she was hurt.
But yeah, big props to both of them. A good main event.
So, like I said, what's next for Tiffy Time and what's next for Nia Jax after this banger of a match on SmackDown?
And guys, what about JC Mateo? Tell us what you think.
And after Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, will one of them get a chance to be in the Money in the Bank?
Catch us in the next episode to find out. And that's about it for this episode.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
As for the fan connection, we're out of here.